Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the High Tempo Fast Break. Today, we are back to do another draft. It's been a minute since we've done a draft. The last one we did was the one that you guys were all on for, too, the all-time draft. That one was really fun. But we're back today to do a first overall picks draft. NBA players, obviously. We're only going to do a starting five today because, obviously, there's so many first overall picks, and some of them are busts. But welcome Ivan and Tebow onto the show. Back.
Welcome.
They're back again for another draft episode.
I'm just here to start debating kids in the TikTok comments. Might be one of my favorite pastimes now.
So yeah, today pretty much like I said, we're just doing a top five, or we're just doing a starting five. 20 players drafted. I'm getting the draft order ready right now.
I'm super excited to know what pick I get. I can make an assumption, but it was wrong last time. I didn't have the first overall pick last time.
I wouldn't bank on that this time either.
All right, let's spin it. Let's see what we got here. And I will be getting the first overall pick.
This is like the one that I don't really want the first overall.
Yeah, I know. This one's kind of weird because the strategy's a little weird, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely a very top-heavy draft.
It's very big-heavy, too.
Yeah,
so many big men. All right, who will get the second overall? I mean, I don't mind getting the first pick, but I don't know if I wanted it necessarily. Tebow will have the second overall pick.
I'll take that. I'll
start strategizing. Third and fourth.
Damn.
Easton will have the third pick, so Ivan has back-to-back with number 4.
The problem with the third pick is you just rather have the fourth at
Yeah,
that point.
it's just not as good.
I do hate going back-to-back, though. It's
Yeah, it is. It's
Tough.
stressful.
You kind of have to decide your whole team right there.
Yeah, exactly.
What direction you're going has to be decided.
And you can't really base it on the rest of the board because you don't know who's going to be there or anything.
Yeah, and you can just totally, if your first two picks are kind of misses, you're screwed.
Yeah,
You've got a while till you get to pick again.
So obviously we're doing the prime version of all of these players. So like Derrick Rose, we're not taking their careers. We're taking just the best version of that player. There's a lot of busts, obviously, in NBA history, first overall picks. You can draft as far back as you want. Clifton McNeely, the first ever first overall pick, if you wanted to take him. Go ahead. They didn't even record stats back then. They don't have any of his rookie stats. But, yeah, I mean, is there anything else we got to, get into, or...
No, I don't think so. I think we're ready to go.
I think we're ready to get
I might just go for the all bust team, low-key.
Anthony Bennett, first overall.
Is he the biggest bust ever? He probably is.
Anthony
right?
Bennett or Michael Olowokandi, I think.
Do you know how
he still played a little bit?
Yeah.
Do you know how many games it took Anthony Bennett to score a field goal?
It was 5 or 6 games, right?
I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Which is the most ridiculous stat line
pick.
ever.
Well, yeah.
And he was terrible. He was bricking wide. He was taking threes like he could shoot. He was the worst fucking shooter ever. He was terrible.
My only thing about Anthony Bennett, not really being the biggest bust ever, is even at the draft day, everyone was surprised when the Cavs took him number 1 overall.
Yeah, it's like he was supposed to be.
A lot of those players, even Kwame Brown, was supposed to be the next biggest thing ever.
That is very true. Yeah, Anthony Bennett definitely didn't have the hype.
Yeah.
He was really wow, who is this guy? He just went first overall.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we got to talk about, or are we ready to go?
I think we're
You're ready for that first
round pick.
All right, so I have a big board here. I'm kind of just going through it. Obviously, I think there's an obvious pick here. Yeah, I'm going to take LeBron James first overall. Not much else to talk about with that one.
There's not much thought there.
Tebow, on the clock. Now this is where things start to get interesting.
Well, I don't think that he's the best player on the board, but with positions as big heavy as it is, I think I got to go with Magic.
Magic Johnson goes second overall.
I'm actually kind of happy you did that. I didn't want to have to draft around Magic 2 drafts in a row.
Yeah, that's true.
That was it was fun the first time, but don't want to get boring.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my pick? Oh, it is my pick.
Yep. You got 3.
Oh man, this is tough.
This is really tough.
I think I'm just gonna go with the best player on the board, and I'm gonna go with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. When he was drafted, Lou Alcindor. If you're looking if you're looking for his name, gotta go with Kareem. He's just too dominant.
Ivan with back-to-back picks here. What are we thinking?
Well, I didn't want to go big, but I'm just gonna take Tim Duncan, and then I'm gonna go Shaq.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That was a duo I almost wanted to make in the all-time draft, but yeah, it's tough because like literally I wrote down like the guys that I would think about taking for each position. I have 3 shooting guards written down and 4 small forwards. Like,
Yeah.
there's just like no wings. It's all big men.
Bigs and point guards. That's the
literally.
only players available. It just sucks that bigs dominated for so long.
Just with the getting picked high, yeah.
Dude, this is so difficult. This second pick for me, I just don't even know where to go. And I might go with just... I'm going to go the dominant front court. I'm going to go Hakeem Olajuwon.
Are you serious?
It's kind of like the play, low key. Like,
Yeah.
Like this is obviously just to win the game, but like you really don't have any other options almost. Like
No, like I'm not taking Anthony Edwards when Hakeem Olajuwon's on the board. I'm just
very
not.
true. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not
Anthony
taking Elgin
Wiggins.
Baylor.
Yeah.
Like Anthony Wiggins. All right, Tebow. Who we pairing with Magic Johnson?
This is tough. I was really thinking Hakeem was gonna fall to me here. Wow.
Good thing
Wow.
there's 10 more bigs to pick from. I
Yeah, I think that I could wait on one.
think I might take a third. Might go the skunk route.
You might have to
Start every.
Like this is the draft I actually should have went ultra big for, not the
And
regular one.
I might go ultra small here, actually. I think I'm going to take a 2-guard here. I'm going to go with Oscar Robertson.
Oh, Oscar to play the 2.
Interesting. So you took a point guard. Off.
2
That
point
makes
guards.
sense. That makes sense.
Double PG here, taking him away from Easton and Ivan, who go double big. You know, there is a lot of point guards. I mean, not a lot, but like definitely more point guards than wings on the board. So I can always just have LeBron play my point guard too if I want. This is tough. All right, so all right, with my damn dude, this is tough now. All right, with my first pick of this back-to-back, I'm gonna take Allen Iverson. I took him in the other draft as well, but I'm gonna take a guard to pair up with LeBron here, and then I think I have to take a big, but like, do I? Like, you guys aren't gonna take more, are you?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you are. I guess I don't really know.
I might slide Hakeem to the 3 and Yao at the 5.
Oh, like, do I just take another guard just to really screw you guys
Yeah,
over?
like this just ruins the draft. We're gonna need trades at the end of this one.
For real. All right. With the second one, I'm gonna take David Robinson. I think that's who is gonna be my big man. So I have LeBron, AI, David Robinson right now. I like that.
I guess I didn't even realize he was a first overall pick. I skipped right over his name. Probably 'cause it's just so generic.
Yeah.
He just seems like he could be anybody. David Robinson.
What?
Yeah, he's just somebody. Regular
somebody.
Joe
The
Smo.
most jacked dude in NBA history. All right, Tebow, you got a pair of guards here. Who you pairing up with them?
This is tough. I also thought David Robinson would be falling to me. I just think everybody's just going to get
You think
snubbed.
we're awful drafters is what you're saying? You can
No.
say it. You can say it.
I don't think it was awful. I just thought he was going to take a guard or a wing here. Really, I think that the best big man left on the board,
Don't do it.
I think it's going to have to be Yao Ming off the
Oh,
board.
big Yao goes.
People were really upset that we didn't draft Bill Walton in our last all-time draft.
Why?
People are going to be this is way
There's no way
worse.
he gets drafted on. I mean,
I'm sorry.
I have him listed as number 10 on my center big board here. Like,
Respect, but people think he's better than Yao.
Well, that's okay. They can
not
think.
the all-time prime. I know he won MVP or whatever, but like, I'm taking the dude that's 7'6"
Me
that
too.
can hit a post fadeaway. Like,
Yeah, me too.
For everybody that thinks Bill Walton's better, if you're going to start a team, who would you rather have,
Yeah.
Yao Ming or Bill Walton?
prime version, no injury. I mean, even Bill Walton is an injury-prone guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
All right, Easton, you got Kareem and Hakeem. You got both of the Eames. So now, who you gonna pair up with them?
Man, I've been staring at it for a minute, and I'm thinking just take the best 3 available, and I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, because this guy isn't very good. Like In the modern NBA, this is not the guy you want on your roster.
Right.
But he does it all, I guess. Let's go with Elgin Baylor to play my
Okay,
three.
Elgin Baylor. Hey, if you need him to play a little point forward too, he's small enough.
He
like,
can do his thing. I've got
can do it.
two massive dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Elgin Baylor was a guy that I figured would get drafted, but I didn't know if he like actually would. Easily the oldest first overall pick on this list.
Yeah,
so
for
far.
sure.
Anyone want to guess the year?
1954.
1958.
Ah,
It's very
Ooh, that was
close.
good. That was good.
All right, Ivan, back-to-back picks here. Who you pairing up with Tim Duncan and Shaq?
For my first pick, I've decided I'm gonna run Anthony Davis at the 3.
Oh,
that's
what I was gonna do.
Oh my god.
That's a genius play.
And then the guards, like, he's probably still gonna be there for my last pick.
I know it's tough. Cause there's a good amount of like most of the guards are like recent guys, obviously.
Yeah. And I'm big enough. It's tough.
Because it's not picking who like your fifth starter is like the hardest part
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah.
Like who fits the best. Tim Duncan, Anthony Davis, and Shaq. This is crazy.
This is
And
nuts.
AD can stretch the floor.
Oh no, he definitely. No, that's what I'm
For
saying.
sure.
Like it's just like that's a crazy big three because they're so big.
Yeah, that team is massive. Just so huge.
I'm probably just gonna go. I'm deciding between D Rose and Kyrie,
Oh, okay.
Respect. Those players are very
Well,
and it's tough because Kyrie's had a better career, but it's arguable like D Rose has had a better
like
1 year
prime version.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm gonna go Kyrie.
I think that was probably a good.
That
pick
was
for
gonna
your
be
team.
my pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for your team.
Gives a little more shooting to your team where like D Rose try to dunk. You have Shaq
I don't think the
and
paint's
Tim-
gonna be very open down
Exactly.
there.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I like that pick though. That's for sure a good one. Easton, now with your big three of Kareem, Hakeem, and Elgin Baylor, who you add into it?
I cannot remember the last time I liked my team in one of these drafts. For real.
Okay, but like you taking Elgin Baylor over Cade Cunningham, like legitimately, or
No, not legitimately, but I did.
Right.
But it was illegitimately. It was false. It was fake.
So what are you thinking here? Because like you have 2 picks left. I would say you have 3 front court players. You know, like
Yeah.
you obviously could. You're probably gonna have to move Elgin Baylor to the 2, maybe. So are you going for the 1 here, or are you waiting on the way back?
I can't tell if I should just take my. Okay, I do have an idea. I think I know who my last pick is going to be. And I hope he gets back to me. So that means I'm taking a point guard. I will go with Derrick Rose.
D Rose goes
Welcome
off
to the
the board.
squad, D.
Nah.
Wait, so you said you were gonna take Kyrie? So you were gonna run 3 point guards?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Magic Johnson was gonna be my 3. Yeah.
I mean,
I
you
guess that
definitely
makes
could do
sense.
that. Yeah.
He's like he played center in the finals. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys knew. Oh, this
Good
is
one, Tebow.
Thanks,
Know it
you guys.
all.
I appreciate it.
All right, Tebow, you got a big 3 right now of Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Yao Ming.
This is tough. I feel like my team's the worst by far, and I'm probably gonna make it worse here. God,
Draft Elton Brand.
There isn't enough, like, different
There's-
play styles
I
on
know.
this list.
and
All the dudes play the same. All the big
Yeah.
guys just dunk the ball and rebound it well.
Literally.
I think that I'm gonna take a. This might be a bad pick here. I think I'm gonna go with a big man. I'm gonna go with Chris Webber.
Ooh, okay. C. Webb. I was thinking about taking Chris Webber. You kind of do have to take like the versatile, like big guys, so that they can play like the 3 or whatever if you need them to.
Yeah,
I was thinking you were gonna take Andrea Bargnani there, but
he was chill. He was on my big board.
Oh,
The first
okay,
ever
yeah.
7'2" stretch big man.
LaRue Martin, maybe you would take him.
So many names.
Dick Ricketts is still the best name I think on here.
Yeah, facts.
him or Clifton McNeely. But I think it's Dick Ricketts,
It's
dude.
the fact that I've never heard the name Clifton. Like,
Yeah.
is
Like,
that where
out of any person, yeah.
Clifton? Huh? And he was the first.
What
Dude,
about-
I thought this dude's
what-
name was Charlie Sheen
This
for
one,
a second.
this one on the website is Hot Rod Hundley. That's
oh yeah,
just cool.
Rod Hundley, yeah.
That's
There's a bunch
awesome.
of funny
Yeah.
ones.
That's hype.
All right, so I got back to back here. I'm rounding out my team,
Mm-hmm.
which is tough. I have my big 3 right now of LeBron, Allen Iverson, and David Robinson. I know what one of my picks is gonna be, but I gotta think about the other one here for a second. So, This is so tough because there's so many big men on the board, but like, I don't know.
And they're all like great.
Yeah.
Every big man is historically great. That's on your list. Like you even go down to Bill Walton. He's a historically great player.
Like he's my even number 11. I had put Bob Lanier on here. Like he is one of the best Pistons of all time.
He's a legend.
I'm not gonna draft him, but
Yeah, I know a lot about Bob Lanier.
I really wanted AD badly.
Just kind of a cheat code.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted him.
Pretty smart pick.
I also like part of me just wants to draft Cade. Like,
Dude, I thought about it.
like just cause like it's fun.
This is the hard thing about like the different eras because like who is a better basketball player?
Exactly, right?
Like is
Cade Cunningham or Elgin
Like-
Baylor?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like, who is better at basketball?
we put them in right now. We play 1-on-1.
exactly.
Like who is gonna?
Cade's
But
torching
obviously, we have to take them in their era, obviously.
exactly.
So, like, yeah, it is difficult. If we're going off strictly like who is just better at hoops,
It'd be all the last 10
it'd
years.
be all just recent players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Plus Yao Ming.
LeBron.
And yeah.
All right. I know who one of my picks is gonna be. I think I've decided on the other one. Like Andrew Wiggins, like he literally might get picked strictly because
He needs to
he
be.
plays the wing.
Yes.
All right. So these two guys are definitely not the best guys on the board, but I think for my squad they fit the best. So with the first pick, I'm gonna take Karl Anthony Towns to stretch my floor.
I was going to slide. That was my last pick. I was going to slide him right to the 3.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd get drafted over Dwight Howard, though.
Cat is also gonna play my 3. I mean, he's playing the 4 in real life, so I feel like I can scooch him up.
Again.
And then this is where it gets tough. I guess I can just talk since it's my like last pick or whatever. I have Allen Iverson at the 1, LeBron at the 2. That doesn't really matter. Cat at the 3, Space at the 4, David Robinson at the 5. I kind of want to draft Blake Griffin just for like the highlight. Like he can stretch it a
I
little
thought
bit.
about him.
But I feel like I should just draft Dwight and have like the Dwight D-Rob like big men because you guys also do have double big men except for T-Ball pretty much. I mean, unless Weber's going to be
Dwight
the 3.
and D-Rob is the biggest.
The
like,
all-muscle team.
Exactly.
If
Like
we're
they're,
talking
they're
about who's got the
huge.
most muscle,
Yeah.
Sandell
You win.
teams win by far.
Like, and that's why I think I am going to take him because Blake. I mean,
have
Dwight
AI.
can do everything Blake
that's
does. Like the prime version of Dwight is better than the prime version of Blake. So
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. Not even close.
yeah, I'm gonna take Dwight Howard here to wrap up my team. He's gonna play power forward. Him or D-Rob doesn't really matter. I like that. I definitely am a fan of my team.
I just want to go on a rant for a little second.
All right.
Go for it.
I think that calling Allen Iverson the pound-for-pound best basketball player of all time is the dumbest statement I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I have heard a lot of people say that.
Why is that?
Okay, so how much heavier is Michael Jordan than Allen Iverson?
I think like 40 pounds.
Okay,
Honestly, don't know. Yeah,
but is he not that much better than Allen Iverson? I think he is.
He
Yeah.
is. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's just a dumb statement to say. Just
It's just
because
'cause he has, like, the
just
handles
because
and
he's
everything.
light
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he's such a small player doesn't mean he's the best
And he
pound for
didn't
pound player of all
practice.
time. Yeah, exactly.
I bet you it's more like 30 pounds, really. Or maybe even 20.
Exactly. Like it's not a ton. It's
It
just
could actually be a lot.
Maybe you should look it up
yeah.
real quick.
I'm-
Like,
I think
you have your
Allen
pick.
Iverson's like one. I know who I'm gonna take. Dude was insane in his prime. Unfortunately, drugs ruined his career. I'm gonna take David Thompson.
That was going to be my next pick.
D-Top.
One of the best nicknames in NBA history, Skywalker. It's just ridiculous.
I don't know if this is like current weight, but like 165. It seems really low.
There's no way Jordan was much heavier than that.
I bet Jordan was 200.
Jordan was probably 200 pounds, right?
And it's like prime, probably.
Yeah. Like he definitely weighs more now.
Oh, 215
But
for Jordan?
that's probably right now, right?
I doubt it.
Because it's a picture of him.
You got to
like-
think about
It's an
you got to
old
think about
picture
6
of him.
inches though of height.
No, you're right. Yeah, it's true.
So
that is true.
even if it's like 40, 50 pounds, I'm still taking MJ pound for pound.
Yeah. Literally, I took up Allen Iverson weight. The first thing is his weight, and the second thing is Allen Iverson the best pound for pound?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I just think it's a dumb argument.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, who did you take, by the way?
I took David Thompson.
Okay.
I have no idea what I want to do with my team.
All right. So Tebow's team wraps up with Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, David Thompson, Chris Webber, and Yao Ming. However order you want to place that in.
It's got a small team.
Easton here, you are looking at a team of Derrick Rose at the 1, maybe Elgin Baylor at the 2 or 3, with Kareem and Hakeem down low. What's your thought process here?
My thought process is I have the shittiest spacing in the history of basketball. Like, nobody can shoot on my team. Prime D-Rose, dude can't shoot very well. Elgin Baylor didn't have a 3-point line. It's going to look like something he's never seen before.
Why is that there?
What is that?
What kind of Mickey Mouse basketball is this?
We're 3 points?
3 points? Why don't you take it to the hoop and lay it up like a real fella would?
So I think I'm going to commit to poor for floor space in here.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like one guy can fix it.
But like, I kind of want to just get somebody who's going to do some crazy shit on the court. And I don't know if I've ever seen a human do crazier stuff on a basketball court than Zion Williamson. Going to Zion.
3-point
I
shooter.
thought
play
about
the
taking
3.
Zion. Definitely thought about Zion.
We can't shoot, but we are going to block a
I definitely
lot of
would have
shots.
taken Fred Hetzel over him.
Yeah,
but
facts.
that's a pretty good pick.
Is
yeah.
there a team that blocks more shots than me? With
Maybe my
Hakeem,
team?
Kareem, and Zion? It's a lot of
Probably not.
blocks.
Is
Yeah,
Zion's
probably not.
prime in Duke?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll take it. I'll take it over Bill Walton.
All right, Ivan. Your team is looking like Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Tim Duncan, and Shaq. What's on your... So you're going to take Zion here?
I was gonna take
Yeah.
Zion, but I don't know if I was actually going to, because like floor spacing wise, not a good pick.
It's horrible.
Like really bad. And
Right.
Wiggins is the perfect 2 guard for this team.
He is.
And that also makes my team arguably better at blocking shots.
Oh,
I really think so.
Elgin
It could
Baylor
be.
at my 2.
You have Elgin Baylor at your 2.
Yeah, he has
Well,
to-
Wiggins can block shots.
Yeah, he can.
I'll take Wiggins.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lose much thought over it. It's either like him or like I don't know.
Yeah, Wiggins
I don't
is a
know.
good pick. Like
John
that's what-
Wall
It's just
at my
weird.
2.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually
Like,
thought about John Wall.
it's
But
just so weird because so now we look at some of the guys that didn't get drafted. Like, I mean, obviously, like John Wall's a big one. Ben Simmons, I thought might just because he is like a utility knife, but like Mark Aguirre didn't get drafted.
Pistons legend.
Blake Griffin, Elton Brand, Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing didn't get drafted. Elvin Hayes, Bill Walton, all you Bill Walton fans out there.
Is
'Cause
Bill
Amer-
Walton
clearly
better
they
all time
exist.
than Patrick Ewing? I don't think so.
Nah, probably not.
Probably
Like,
not.
His career was way shorter.
Yeah.
Like he won an MVP and a ring, but like he had a
won
much
the ring
shorter
as a
career.
backup, too.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like
It wasn't like he
the
was a starter.
stud. Yeah,
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know who is better all time, but it's probably
Yeah.
Patrick.
I don't think
Ewing.
I have enough to gather an opinion on that, but I'm cool with it being Patrick Ewing. I don't really care about Bill Walton.
All right, so let's go over the squads, see who he thinks is the best. My starting lineup is Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Karl Anthony Towns, David Robinson, and Dwight Howard. Tebow is looking like Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, David Thompson, Chris Webber, Yao Ming. Easton is looking like Derrick Rose, Elgin Baylor, Zion Williamson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Ivan's team is looking like Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Davis, Tim Duncan, and Shaq. I'm going to leave this here. so you
Yeah,
guys can
I gotta take
look at it.
another
I'll
peek
just-
at this.
I'm going to full screen it just so we can see a little bit better
see it?
here.
Perfect.
Obviously, this is a really difficult one because you can't really say what era we're playing in. Like, are we even playing in an era where you shoot threes
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
We could
Are
be
we
playing
just,
in
like-
Elgin's time where there
maybe
was
you
no
just
line.
play like you did in your era?
Yep. If you were a physical basketball player, you could play a little more physical than the
Exactly.
other guys.
Elgin Baylor won't be shooting threes, but damn, he's still going to get 25 rebounds a game at 6'5".
Yeah,
Somehow. Somehow.
He's gonna be the best rebounder in the league.
It will
with Wilt
happen.
Chamberlain in the league.
Yao
Probably,
Ming.
like he really is like the lone like really old dude.
He's just
I mean, David
ancient.
Thompson I guess is really old too, but like
Elgin
is really
black
old.
and white.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
I
find
think
colored pictures. of
Oscar
him.
was drafted
Oh yeah, I forgot about Oscar too.
four or
Yeah.
5 years after, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's about it for like
And
the
even like I
really
guess
old guys.
Kareem is really old. He just
Yeah,
played
he
for
is.
really
Yeah,
long.
he just played
He
in the modern era. Yeah,
played forever. Okay, I think I've got it.
I think I got.
I believe
is
I
tough.
have my choice as well.
Oh,
That's tough. I think I got mine.
Is everyone settled on a squad to pick?
Yep.
yeah.
Trevor?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ivan Pitt gets
Sick.
the dub. I mean, I just think like you said, the spacing on your floor is elite. Your 3 having Anthony Davis and Tim Duncan as the forwards is like they're 2 of the most versatile defenders like literally in history. So
And Shaq.
that obviously helps. And then you're Shaq.
And when I was first thinking of this draft, I was thinking like, how would I want my team to look? And it was kind of like Ivan's.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I was really
2
hoping my
picks
team
before
would
Ivan, yeah.
end up exactly like Paul's.
And I do think, honestly, me and Ivan having the first and last picks, like I would say we have the 2 best teams, I would say.
Yeah, I
so,
think
like,
your team's better than mine.
and it's just, like, I didn't really have a goal. Like, getting LeBron, obviously, is pretty nice.
cheat
Like,
code.
Yeah. I just think AD and Cat at the 3 is so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, having, like, the big men that actually can play, like, in this type of game, play the 3, I think that obviously helps a lot.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
that can shoot.
It's just huge. So much length on the floor for you two, and still stretchability.
Yeah, exactly.
Enough, and compared to the other teams.
Yeah, definitely not. Well, it was good. It was a valiant effort, boys. It was
tried.
it was fun.
tried.
Good draft.
2nd overall pick draft coming next.
Yes,
No,
sir.
Yeah, right.
We're just gonna go all the way down to
Imagine
60.
doing that with a 10-man roster.
Sam
That
Bowie
would be
might
so
actually get
hard.
picked.
Like doing this one right
Yeah.
here. Yeah, like you literally do have to pick the bus.
Yeah.
You have to pick the 1960s dudes. I mean, it's 40
Yeah.
players.
Dick
to get
Ricketts
drafted.
gets drafted. Like,
There are
I'm gonna
40
have to look up
players.
his stats really quick. But he can play backup center. I think he was the center. I don't know.
I have
He
no
probably
idea.
was.
Everyone in the 50s was, anyways. All right, everybody. That's it for this episode of the High Tempo Fast Break. Go check us out on everything. Obviously, thank you guys for coming on. Shout out to Ivan
Of
for
course.
winning. And goodbye.
Peace.